What's up YouTube? This is Cejaman back with another figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the very impressive, this is a very large package. We're taking a look at the the Hot Toys ED-209 MMS204. This figure just came out maybe a couple weeks ago or so. I've had this figure for several days, just been slacking on reviewing him because I've been reviewing a lot of other stuff. But really happy that this figure came out. When I picked this up from my friend Josh, I don't know why, but I totally thought this figure was die-cast metal. For the longest time, ever since it was on pre-order, I seriously thought this figure was die-cast metal. But it turns out only the Robocop version is. So I can't wait to get the Robocop. I got two of those so I can have them displayed in different ways. But anyways, this Robocop, this ED-209 is not die-cast metal, so for all you guys out there that think it is, it's not. And I don't have the original ED-209 that Hot Toys released several years back, so I can't do any kind of comparisons. But this, again, this is a fairly large figure. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at the packaging. So I'm going to move the camera up here. And you can see it's like I said, it is a fairly large package. If I put my hand next to it, you can see how big the package really is. Right here, it does read ED-209 MMS 1/6 scale collectible figure. Don't know how clear you can see that because of the lighting. It does read Hot Toys in the left corner. Packaging, the box is really nice. This image here, and it has this like texture on the package itself. And then over here, it does read Movie Masterpiece. I'm going to set the camera down here. Zoom back a little bit. The top of the box does read ED-209 again, and the MMS 1/6 collectible figure. On one side of the packaging, it does have just ED-209 right there, but it has that really cool texturing there on the box. On the back side of the packaging, it shows you, gives you like the credits on the people that helped make this figure and warnings and stuff. On the other side, again, just reads ED-209. So that is the packaging. Again, the packaging on this is very, very nice. If I do like a comparison next to, like, let's say for instance the Mortal Kombat figure that I just reviewed, the 1/6 scale figure, you can see the differences on the size. So we get this out of the way. I'm gonna take this package, the box, out of the way, and what comes inside here. If you guys ever picked up the Incredible Hulk Hot Toys, it comes with this like styrofoam, like extra package where your figure is going to be nicely placed inside, and it's really cool because it does read ED-209 right there. And again, it's like a foamy material. There's nothing else really on it, but that when you open it up, I took everything out already, but it's just got all the plastics and stuff in there. But your figure is very well secured in here. But there's not really a lot of accessories that this guy does come with, but again, it's going to be really good when they package this. So let's go ahead and take a quick little break, and we're going to take a look at the figure itself, so stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, so before we get into the figure, I was going to try to get him on my 360 turntable, or on my turntable, but I couldn't get him to stand on there. He's just fairly large figure, but some of the stuff that he does come with, I'll show you here. He comes with, the only accessories he really comes with is these 3 little missiles that attach to his weapons that I'll show you guys in a second. But they're pretty cool. They're a little sharp on the ends, so he does come with these. He comes with an extra arm, which is awesome. This is like a battle damaged version of the arm you're going to see in a second when I show you the Robocop. But you can see all the cables and wires, everything, and there's just all messed up. And the tip right here is a softer material. Whoa, there goes my camera. But the tip is a softer material, and you can see there's like some burned like paint on there, like the detail makes it look burned. And then you can see all the cables right here. You can see all that. It looks really, really cool. And then if you zoom in right here, it does read danger. But it's cool though, you can see all the cables and stuff. I just think that's like very, very nice, all the wiring. And it does have a bit of articulation. There's the ball joint right there, so you can see it can bend, and it can also rotate right there at the end. So that's pretty cool. It has some articulation. So there's that, and of course you get your instruction packet here, which is always needed in Hot Toys. And you get another little one here about the control here on, because it does take AAA batteries. This does have a remote to it, and I'm going to show you that, guys, right now. And this is it right here. There's an on and off switch on the top, and to put the to push this to make it work, you actually only push the bow part of Robo, so BO, body odor. Got to push that part right there. That's the only part you got to push. So it's really cool that we get this little remote. So it's like you can display it like in front of ED-209. But let's go ahead and take a look at ED-209. And here he is, guys. This is ED-209 in all his awesomeness. I'm gonna see how well I can actually review this figure without like having to get in the way, because he's just got a lot of stuff going on. And again, I can't do a comparison with the other ED-209 because I don't own the original one. I actually do have the Robocop 3 Hot Toys figure, but I'm going to be reviewing that once the Robocop one comes out, the new one, the die-cast metal one. But I'll show you a quick little top to bottom look here. You can see how fairly big this guy is, and just all the great little details that they put in here. It's just so badass. Look at the front right there. You can make out all the cables and the little vent. The top is pretty cool. The top right here is like it's kind of like a rubbery like material. If you can look, see how close I can zoom in. Very, very nice. Very like it just feels really cool. And I'm gonna set the camera down. And here's the arm, because it does come with an interchangeable arm if you wanted to change it to the battle damage. It's actually the right arm that you interchange. And we're looking at the arms here, or the cannons, whatever you want to call it. This part is another piece of accessory that you add on the figure, and it goes in and out like this. So this has some articulation. It's just a little piece that you plug in right here. And then the missiles, this part comes out right here. This little piece where the missiles, it actually slides. I'll show you here. This part slides and it comes out. So if you slide it up and it pops out, and then you just put the missiles right through there. Actually, I don't know if it's going to come in, but so you can see right there, you can display them like popping out. I don't know if I can get that bottom one in here, but I don't know. These don't even go in all the way. I guess if I push this down this way, I'm going to have to mess with that. I don't want to waste too much time doing it, but you can hide these. They push in a little further. I'm going to need like a pen or something to get these really in there. I'm not going to spend time on camera doing that. I got the first one kind of in, but not too much. And they're pretty sharp too, so you don't want to puncture your freaking finger in there. But yeah, so that's part of the articulation on the arm there. And again, this does go in and out like fully too. You can see that. Oh, this piece came out. See, this piece does come out and it just pegs in. I'm not sure how, it doesn't even look like it stays in all the way, but this comes out here, the arm, you can see how it fully extends out. And if we look inside there, zoom in, you can see just like the gears and everything just looks so badass. And it actually does look like it's metal, especially on camera, but even in person it does look like it's actually like a metal material. And this part right here also has some articulation. Zoom in there, buddy. It's, it says max PUI 200M 100, but this part here slides. Well, that's pretty much all it does. Let me zoom out a little bit. And then this rotates. The arm can go up and down. Whoop, I'm off camera. The arm can go up and down. So I'm just going to go with the articulation as I show you pieces of the figure. These little vent thingies, I don't even know what you call these, little flaps on top of ED-209, they do go up and down. You can see that right there. Show you a top view of that. If we look on the other side of ED-209, so you can see the weapons are a little different, like the one on the left. If you make out on the front, you can see like the cannons and all that stuff that he has right there, which is pretty cool, and you can make out some cables, so you can see right here. And then if you look at the other one, you can see it is different, but it's got the same thing. It's got this part here that moves around. It's got different weapons in the front though, and then it's got another piece right here that moves up and down as well. Articulation is going to be the exact same thing. Almost dropped my camera there. And what else do we got here? What else do we got here? I'm going to pick up the figure here, show you guys a little more detail. You can see right here on the front, it's got these like little pieces right here. I don't even know what this is, but if you zoom in right here, if you can see where my finger's at, I don't even know if this is going to pick up, but there is a warning label on there, which is pretty cool that Hot Toys did that. You can see, there you go, you can see that kind of, whoop, it's too close. But you can see right there, there is a warning label. I don't know if that's going to zoom in, but yeah, you can see it. There's a warning right there, a little warning sticker, which is pretty cool. And then, I mean, I don't even know what else to say, man. If you look on the side view of this figure, you can see just make out so many different things, like the cables and everything. And on the legs, you can make out some gears and stuff, like this piece right here moves. And even the little, like, the metal parts, like it's like a piston or something, they also move as well. And you can see over here, just a bunch of other little really cool details you get. There's the legs. We'll get into the articulation of that in a second. Some more little like labels and warnings and stuff. I think this rotates. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this rotates. These flaps over here, they come down. They're on each side of the leg. You can see right there. So this one already have like down. You can see that, and then might as well take a look at the back of the legs. You can see here, you can make out all the gears and stuff here. And look at the bottom of the feet, like where the toes are. You can see all the cables. Very cool. This side as well. Very nice, guys. Look at the cables right there in the back of the body. And the top view of the figure. You can see that right there. So nice. There's a full back shot there of the figure. There's like a lot of stuff that you just mess with this figure, and you just have to really like spend time like messing around with it, because it's just got so much stuff going on with them. And then if we go over here, and I'm probably gonna miss some stuff too, guys, but I apologize for that. And then right here, there's some more like warning labels, and right here, dangerous sub. I saw this in Optobotomist's review. You can see they spelled substances wrong. It says substances, so they got a misspelling on there. And then caution warning labels. That's actually pretty crazy, but I agree with them on there. For the price you pay on Hot Toys and stuff, they should get everything spelled correctly. So that's that side there. Let me turn this over here. Pretty much the same thing. Everything's pretty much the same thing on both sides. Getting into the leg articulation. Again, I don't really go over articulation on my Hot Toys figures. You guys should probably already know that by now, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit on ED-209. Let's see here, because you can. Let me show you here again. This guy's like so. Like the legs you can move them in and out kind of, and they also kind of like, you can see right there, he's got some pretty good articulation. But the cool thing about this is you can raise the legs up to where you can make them stand taller if you want to. You just have to really mess with this part right here, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, it's pretty tough. See right there. So if you wanted to, you can get him to stand a lot taller, but I'm not going to really do that with my figure. But you can see all the gears and stuff in there as well. I'm going to put it back down. Got to be careful with this, man, because I really don't want to break this. It is not a cheap figure. There's that. See, this piece keeps on coming off over here. And then as far as the feet go, it's got some like articulation in the toes. And then if you like look inside them, you can make out some more, like on some of them they have some of the cables and stuff, but they have articulation. Even the back piece right here has it. So it's pretty articulated. This guy is very articulated. Again, I don't like messing a lot with the articulation on my figures, guys. I apologize. I don't show you a whole lot of articulation on my Hot Toys figures. I just don't want to break these things, and they're just a lot of them can be really sensitive. So let me show you the voice activation. Or the voice, whatever you want to call it, the phrases that this figure does say. There's an on and off switch here. It does take 3 AAA batteries. Right on the bottom of the figure, there's a little switch here, and you can actually hear him powering up. It's on this side. I think a cool thing, that would have been awesome if it had some light up functions, but I don't really think ED-209 like lit up in the movie. And then what we're going to do is we're going to push this. Now, one thing about this figure, the voice on here sounds nothing like ED-209 in the movie. I mean, not a big deal, but still I would have preferred if it sounded like ED-209 from the actual Robocop movie. But let's go ahead and push the buttons here. You can hear everything. Oh, gotta turn this on. What's going on? Has like a delay. Come on.
Please put down your weapons. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I don't know, what do you guys think? Does it sound like ED-209?
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
I like that little lion sound.
You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
That's pretty much it, guys. I think it says like 4 or 5 little phrases from the movie. I'm going to show you what he looks like with the battle damage hand or arm. So this is what ED-209 looks like with the battle damage piece. Honestly, if you have 2 of these, if you picked up 2 of these, and I can, you know, it's cool to have them display like this, but honestly, I'm going to want them with the regular version right here, but it still looks cool to have. I mean, it's up to you on how you want to display this figure. Let's go ahead and do a size comparison with another Hot Toys figure. So here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man Hot Toys, which is a 12-inch figure. So you can see he is very wide. He's a lot taller than him, but he's just a very, very huge figure as far as like the width goes, and he's just awesome in scale. So I can't wait to see what he looks like next to Robocop. So let's go ahead and I'm going to tell you what I think about overall with a figure. Okay, guys. So overall, my thoughts on this. Again, I was a little disappointed that I didn't. You know, I thought it was die-cast metal. That was my fault that I didn't know. But it's still an awesome piece. It's, you know, it's got a lot of articulation. I didn't go over everything. I apologize, guys. I just really don't like messing with my figures a whole lot as far as articulation goes with Hot Toys. But I'm pretty sure you guys can understand if you guys own any. But it's honestly a cool thing. Just some of the or I should say some of the things I don't like about the figure is, on it, 1, it's not die-cast. 2, I didn't like the voice a whole lot on this guy. 3, what else did I not really like about this? Besides the voice, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, just the voice and the what was the first thing I said, guys? Is the voice and the thing just the fact that it wasn't die-cast metal. But other than that, I think it's a great figure. The price on this is over $400, so be prepared to spend a good chunk of change on getting this. But it is a great piece, guys. Highly recommend this figure. I just hope that when we get the Robocop figure, the voice sounds like the guy who played Alex Murphy. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, it's cejaman. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Definitely picked up this figure, guys, if you guys can afford it. And if you guys are Robocop fans, get this, because I'm pretty sure, just like the last ED-209, this is going to go up in price, guys. Alright, guys, it's cejaman. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned, because there is so much more on the way, guys. Thanks for watching. Check me out on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Information is going to be showing up right now. Later.
Come on, girl, why you frontin'? Baby, show me something.